we doing, man? EU friendly stream since when? Man, I have tried, which hopefully the second half of this split and the rest of the year I'll be able to do this more consistently, but I have been trying to do APAC North. It has been an absolute struggle because of losing power, of being out of town a few times. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of shit that made me miss wanting to already do EU, but we are here now, so that is 100% what matters. So, but yeah, man, we are locked and loaded, and we are ready to watch some APAC North Pro League. Hopefully you're doing well, though. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's get into this.
リージョンファイナル、7月7日から世界大会プレーオフが始まるというような日程になっております。さあ今日の対戦グループ見ていきましょう。さあ今日はグループ B、 そして非常にね順位的にも高いチームが集まっているグループとも言われるグループ C の戦いになっております。現在の順位見ても鈴木さん、今日はアンリミット、ゼータディビジョン、ノイジーフォックス、うまくいったところが今日全体の1位に首位に立てるような日になりますんで、この争い楽しみしてますね。
ここまず激アツのところですよね。
はい。今エンターフォース36が66ポイントで1位なんですけども、ここ試合消化が1枠多いので、アンリミット、ゼータ、ノイジーがまずは今日首位に立てるチャンスが大きな3チームになっております。少し、下がったところノイジーとは2ポイント差迫ってますが、リジェクト、さらには、好調のネオ、そしてリグナイトと続いていくような形になっております。
Oh, is that Chelsea?
でも例年にも増してね、本当に群雄割拠というか、どのチームもね、最終的に1位で終わるかなり見えづらいですよね、今シーズンね。
そうなんですよね。やっぱレジェンドバーンとかによっても、試合の中でメタとか環境が変わったりするので、本当に難しい環境になっているので、しっかりとチームとしての連動を上げたチームがやっぱりしっかり成績残してるのかなっていう印象はありますね。
なんかいつもね、もう1位はここかここかなみたいなパターンが多いじゃないですか、エパクノースは。で、他はこう世界大会の進出ラインであったりとかリージョンファイナルとか激しい争いあるんですけど、今回本当ね、どこが1位になるか全くわからないような、非常に各チームね力つけて、戦っているような、そんな、戦いね続いておりますので、非常に注目の今日からの後半戦です。さあ主要マップこちらになります。前半がストーンポイント、後半が E ディストリクトになっております。さあ続いてこのシリーズ戦う各チームのランドマーク見ていきましょう。こちらです。はい、ご覧のようなランドマークになっていますが、
for Matchday number 6 for APAC North. It is going to be an absolute heater. Once again, we'll hopefully start getting some streams popping up here. Looks like we got a couple so far. But we have teams. This would be B versus C. Yeah, B versus C, so we are absolutely locked and ready to go. Let me see if I can get the team list up here real quick. Just show all who is playing while we get some more of these streams hopefully loading up for some of the players.
になります。先ほどね、首位このチームね、この3チームですよというアンリミット、ゼータ、ノイジー、リジェクト、ネオあたりね、上位チームご紹介しましたけれども、逆に言うと、今21位から30位まで、リージョンファイナル出られるかっていうラインにね、まだフナティックがいたりとか、あとは SBI スポーツね。
I don't know why it's not showing the teams that are playing today, but we'll just go over to the map page, and that should help us out here. Thanks, Pandas. Appreciate you, bro. Wouldn't expect anything less. Would not expect anything less from you. Hopefully you're doing well, man. I will say, hopefully you're doing well. So he's live. Grab him. Hopefully Peace goes live. And Yuka. Egoist in there. So Peace just went live. Hell yeah. Hopefully he still goes live. Which he is. Beautiful. Didn't see in Greek, so you know, gotta do a daily for sure. For sure. 10K steps today, though. Oh, yeah, I did it yesterday on the golf course. So hoping to, I'll get FJ in here because that's what I wanted originally. But yeah, we ripped it. We were locked. We were locked with the 10K steps. Oh, I can definitely try to get Reese in here. Assuming he'll go live. Reese with the reject. Who else we got? Fuck you, pandas. Hell yeah. Somebody finally defending me. Alright, I think that is a decent list. Looks like no egoist, so we'll just take him off. Get rid of that. Take that one off. Anybody else we can add in here? Chappie did go live. WGR's been playing well too. We had both of them. We'll do that. So Chappie is in here. KC. AQBA for WGR. Neo. Hell yeah. Let's go. We love it. We love it. Yo, is that the Chris? Is that the Chris? The Chris the Butters. Thank you for the follow.
クリプトを携えてというストーンポイントの開幕ゲームです。それではマッチ1スタートです。
Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you're doing well.
さあ長いシーズンの戦い
Appreciate
も
you being in here.
いよいよ後半戦に入っていきました。
Oh
今
my
日
god.
首位に立てるかどうかグループ C のゼータディビジョン。
Okay.
共に戦うのはこのグループアンリミット、そしてフジフォックス。まずはこの三つどもえ。どこが首位で抜けるか注目の。
I might take off one of these because this is kind of a lot.
さあ、アンリミッ
We'll
ト
do
は
that.
ダウンドビーストにいます。
ダウンビースト非常に物資が強力かつトライデントもあるということで、非常にティアの高いランドマークになってますね。はい、今回アンリミットがですね E ディストリクトのランドマークもブロッサムドライブということで、今回のランドマークドラフト非常に強いランドマークを引いたと、
F-Chan
聞いてますね。はい、
Peace。
先日ね、X ご覧の方はご存知かと思いますけど、結構ね、パッドに関する、新たな規約がありまして、いろいろ騒がれてもいましたけれども、アンリミットはね、その影響を受けないというような、そんな話も逆に話題を呼んでいました。さあ、最初のアンチ出ましたけども、須崎さんいかがですか？
そうですね、ノースパッド側によっていってるアンチになりますかね。ノースパッドのですね、ここが張り付きになっているんですが、ノースパッドの奥側がですね、今回入っていないということで、ちょっと手前側に戻るのかなといった感じですかね。結構多いアンチでいうと、この黄色の丸だったりとか、あとはノースパッドのちょっと南側の辺とかですかね、が非常に多い アンチになってますね。なので現状 TIR が非常にいいポジションを取れてるのかなと思います。
はい。ノイジーもそっちがちょっと顔出すような動き、マップ上では見せています。また通り違うカスケードホールはかなり混雑し始めているタイミング。南のチームたちはまあ揃いながらゆっくり入ってくる感じになりそうです。
Alright. Oh, what a compliment to get at 4 in the morning. You love to see it. Yes, I will 100% be in Vegas, and yes, we'll definitely make sure to catch up and take another picture. Gotta take a picture with one of my goats, Chris. But yes, I will 100% be there. And hopefully in Japan, too. I plan on making the last 2 lands of the year, so... barring anything else crazy going on.
さあ最北端を抑えてロングボウ打っていくのはかき氷です。
I do wish eventually we do get like the map stream and stuff for APAC North and APAC South. It definitely makes this a lot easier, but it's all good. It is nice we can at least pull up the player POV still through their streams, and that they have the streams linked, which helps definitely. Oh man. Damn, looks like on limit already dying. Hell of a start. We got Noses Fox picking up some bodies as well.
リグナイトが来ていたのでちょっと挟まれる形になってましたかね。
Yeah, they gotta go. Get the fuck out the whip. So some rough starts here for 2 of our bigger names, Noses Fox with Kakagori, Unlimit there with Peace. Both losing a few members, so they'll have to res here and see what they can do. Does look like we have a fight down here. Maybe? Or that's spiders, okay. It looks like a north pad zone. A lot of our teams have to work their way in here. A lot of different spots this can pull to, so one that we'll have to wait and see where a lot of these teams decide to play this out to start with. Alright, we got the res for Kakagori and the boys. Got the res coming in for Unlimit. So should be back to 60 players, which we are. Yeah, big match day once again for APAC North with everybody after today being on their 4 match days. Everybody 2/3 of their way through their regular season schedule. And obviously the roster transfer window being here in another week or 2 with the new season split coming up as well. So big day for a lot of our teams here. We'll see how things play out. You see Yuka and the boys' A division. Rocking the altar, Maggie, and Crypto early on.
さあそのアニメと仕掛ける。まあ差は有利があるゼータディビジョン。さあ直接対決になるのか。ここは今日首位に立てるかどうかという注目チーム。
Yeah, always interesting to see every team not run an altar. So you've got Chappie, and then with King of Trump Club not running the altar. Could be getting crypto banned angle potentially, but also they could just not want to have that. But we got a big fight here with Zeta Division. Mike goes down. Yuka, though, on the inside. And that is Unlimit going down early. And that is Yuka and the boys picking up some big kills here for Zeta Division. So first big fight of the day between two of our bigger names. And it is Zeta Division coming out on top, which is a great sign for these boys moving forward. Taking these fights against Unlimit and winning them. And they're able to get console here as well, so huge fight, not only to get the KP in the loop, but also the ring console information. Great stuff there by Zeta Division, you love to see it.
後半戦のスタートをどんなスタート切れるのか。3人が世界大会での豊富な経験値を持ちます。
Got Grow Gaming here. A team that I do think can get pretty decent over time. But it's going to be a tough one in the interim just because of a new team come together. As we see Black Sheep's team that's played decently well throughout the split so far. I'll be honest, a lot of players that I am not very familiar with. But they do sit 8th overall, which would put them in if we include today's points. So, yeah, a team that's definitely to kind of keep an eye on here throughout the split. And they are into another fight now. Some good shots, but was already weak. It looks like at least the duo is able to back up for now.
一度下がる判断になりそうですかね。ドレッドノーツも非常にうまかったですね。やっぱりしっかりクリプト採用の利点を生かしてますね。ブラックシープが展開しているというのが分かったので。
Some great shots by RX here. Get the full kill. So it should just leave Black Sheeps as a solo. As to not confuse people as well, there's a team named White Grim Reaper, and then there's another team called WGR Neo. They are two different teams. WGR Neo is a team we have in the bottom right here, who have actually played pretty well this split so far. They sit up in 11th, which again, not really a team that too many people expected to play really well. They do have one member of the SBI team from last year, from Champs last year, or last season, but overall they've actually played decently well, given the expectations. So you see Taida fighting for his life. Just not able to get the Q off, and down goes Realize. We also lose Reignites at the same time. Reignite being another big name team here with Taida as the IGL. You see it looks like Zeta Division in another fight potentially, where it looks like they're picking up some KP from deep. So that'll be some more KP for the boys over at Zeta Division. So again, a really good start for Zeta Division, the boys. I'm really happy because this is the first time I've got to watch them play, because I've only watched APAC North one at a time so far this season, which was week 1. So really excited to get a chance to see them play today.
の移動になりそうですかね。
はい。
この屋根上からエバックタワーを出せば移動できるので、それの待ってる状態ですね。
And now we got a giant pullback here to this left side. So, as you guys can guess, all these teams are going to have to fight here to rotate their way in. Probably a lot of teams trying to play the bunker on that side. But they probably have a lot of teams here trying to evac out from checkpoint and try to find their way into these trenches here at some point. So again, a lot of big fights on that side. Again, definitely expect, WGR knows this Fox potentially fight for this backside here to play here. But also Zay Division as well, holding out their back. Gonna probably end up potentially trying to third that as well. So a lot to see here, as we see a lot of our teams are already trying to move in. And now all the fights are starting to break out this backside here. Looks like Zay Division again pick up some more. KP here knows this Fox here. It's just down to Gavo. He picks up a KP, but down goes Noses Fox. And now Yuka actually goes down here. But great pickup by Mike on the Maggie, and that's going to be some more KP for Zay Division. So they're feeling pretty good now. We did lose, like I said, Beject and Yuris. A lot of different fights going down here. Zay Division down to just their Crypto, who's in the car. We have WGR Neo going down here in the kill feed as well. Looks like we actually did lose out on Noses Fox.
SBI もこのタイミングで全滅です。ミーティアと当たりました。南側からね、来ていたミーティアでしたが、SBI から場所を奪えたか。もしかするとミーティアも今の近くいいところで取れたかもしれません。
We'll tune in to Chappie here and see what they can see. Down to just the Caustic here now. Looks like he's in pretty bad shape, and down they go here. Lost out on Yuka and the boys as well, so down to tie. We've got Grow Gaming here, and then we got the main feed with 7 squads up here. できるか。さあこの岩山結局キノトロープ近くにいて、フナティック、ガルシア、さらに裏にミーティアがいるような位置関係になっています。Yeah, we've got.
もアンチガイなどで入っていかないといけないポジションになってますね。
Time the boys rotating in here. We also have Grow Gaming. Look like getting into a fight as well. And unfortunately, we do lose out on Leica and the boys as well. So we'll tune back into the main feed here for the rest of the game. Heliotrope Gaming. Off to a good start here.
一気に3チームになりましたね。まあ現状フナティックが一番エリア広そうですけどね。はい。さあ残り3部隊です。ただキノトロープも南側でかなりデスボックスで物資を補給できているのと、あと頭出しのポジションが使える立ち位置にいるので、ちょっとドレッドノーツの動き次第にはなりそうですかね。ドレッドノーツはアンチに入ってなくて、どちらかに動かないといけない状況になってますね。さあフナティックはまだ今シーズンチャンピオンがありません。
What's up, Malik? You still get tickets to the Vegas land? So they haven't gone on sale yet. So a lot of times when it comes to like the LAN tickets, it'll definitely be a lot closer to the LAN, so like maybe like a month or two out. Once we hear about anything with the pod, we'll obviously make sure to post on our socials. I'll be sure to post on mine as well on Twitter when tickets do go live. So if you're in the Discord or you're just watching the episodes for the Apex podcast, we'll definitely make sure to let you know when the tickets go on sale. But it'll definitely be probably like, my guess would be like August, September when those tickets go live. So yeah, you got plenty of time. Fnatic here, who have been struggling mightily this split, but find themselves in a pretty good spot here right now. Some good shots there by Fnatic, and Fnatic off to a really hot start, which is what they needed. But they're going to get queued on by Kinotrope here. But some great cover here by Ein, keeping his Caustic alive, or keeping himself alive here. Alter Q's coming in huge here. And Fnatic, a team that has struggled mightily throughout this split, picks up your game 1 win. Shout out Fnatic. You'd love to see it for the boys who have been mightily struggling this split. I mean, even after projected with them winning today, if they hold first place, they would be in 17th still. So yeah, big start for them for sure. But we take a look at those game 1 standings. We got Fnatic there in first place with 19. We have Kinotrope Gaming in second with 19. We've got Dreadnoughts in third with 10. Rua in fourth with 11. And Meteor in fifth with 13 points. Shout out Zay Division down there with 9 as well from their 7 KP. But yeah, overall standings then, again, we had Fnatic and Kinotrope Gaming both with 19, Meteor with 13, Rua with 11, and Dreadnoughts with 10. We will get a crypto ban here, as we normally expect in Game 1. A lot of times we've seen then the Maggie followed it up here in Game 2. So we'll have to wait and see if that indeed is the case this time around. I also think for the sake of visuals, I am probably going to get rid of a few of these POVs just to clear up some of the clutter. And yeah, I'll probably just stick with these POVs here. Yeah, big start there for Fnatic. Absolutely what they needed. So great stuff there from the boys over at Fnatic. Absolutely love to see it. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning though so far that's in here. I appreciate everyone that topped in either on the YouTube or the Twitch side. So much appreciated. Where's everybody tuning in from? Interested to see if anybody wants to share where they are tuning in from today. So obviously it is 4:30 in the morning for me, where I'm at here in the US. So very curious as to what some of these other times are for some other people.
まあ、鈴木さん、フナティックもね、今週ダメだとちょっともうかなりね、全体的にも厳しくなるところだったんで、
はい、
いいスタートになりましたね。
そうですね、しっかりとこうチャンピオンを取るための動きを徹底してましたね。
はい。一つね、チャンピオンだとだいぶ気持ちいいけどね、楽にいけるんじゃない
And
かというと
big game
こ
for
ろ。そして
Cannon. Holy, 5 kills, 2600 damage. He was frying.
ということで、19ポイントを稼ぎました。
Love that.
キルの2位になっています。ドレッドノータスに関しては3キルの3位、そしてルアが6キルで4位に入りました。ルアキル取れてましたね。はい。いい数の、キルを獲得しておりました。アマキが、5キルというところになっています。さらに好調ミンティアも9キルの5位。次いで TIE グローゲーミングと続いていくという形になっております。そして首位争い、しているゼータディビジョン7キルとファイトね、しっかり勝って、9位でのスタート。アンリミットはポイントがありませんでした。ゼータとの直接対決に敗れております。さらに同じく首位争い絡んでくるリジェクト、ノイジーも思ったようなポイントのスタートにはなっていません。いや、いいですね。後半結構ね、前半戦でうまくいかなかったチームたちが上位にいたりとか。
そうですね、確かにトップ5がもうまさにそれですかね。
そうなんですよね。ドレッドノータスも現状24位、TIE も21位、さらにフナティック29位、ルアも30位と苦しんでいたんですが、ここにね、合わせてくるような素晴らしいスタートになっています。さあ、ご覧のようなスタートポイントになっています。フナティックが19、キノトロープが並んで、タイでの19ポイントです。さらに3位にミーティア、4位にルアー、5位にドレッドノータスになっています。まあ、ただね、グループ C はやっぱり魔のグループでもありますんで、
はい、
この中でポイント取る難しさがね、
いやそうなんですよね。
まあ、
本当グループ C はやっぱりこうファイト力がず抜けて強いチームが多いということで、対グループ C の時はムーブを変えて中入りにするとかいう、そういったチームもいますので、本当に魔のグループですよね。
ノイジー、ゼータ、
See if Fnatic can keep this up.
同じグループにこの3チームがねいたというところ。まあ、ゼータがね、やっぱり招待権
Not sure if they'll be able to, but I do hope
ALGS オープンから
they can, because it'd be great to see Fnatic start popping off. Definitely running low on time with it being match day 4, but you never know. Put together a couple solid match days, could work their way back up the leaderboard here. You never know. Let's see if any of the players are loading into the game yet. Looks like they're not, so not quite ready to get things going yet, but yeah, we see a Cannon and Ein and a Makai leading the way in kills along with Marin. And then Cannon again, just absolutely fragging out with 2600 damage. Love to see it.
結構ノースパッドのね、トンネルというか2のところね、コースかなりね、活躍できるポイントもあると思うんで、それも生かしたい。ダメージも稼いでいったでしょうか。さあ、これから2戦目、ストーンポイント、クリフトいなくなってのピックになります。まあ、これもアクセルが出てね、どう変わるかっていうの楽しみですよね。
いや、そうですよね。
まあ、入るのかどうかっていうのはもちろんあると思うんですけど。まあ思い返してみればオルターとかもね、最初
Looks like we are loading in here to game number 2.
強化されてね、かなり競技シーンでも増えましたけど、最初はほとんどね、やっぱいませんでしたね。
まあアクセルの足の速さがこう、ファイトに自分たちが活かせるのかどうかとかも大事になってくると思いますし、足の速さで移動が成立するのかとかもまあすごい大事になってくると思うので、もしその2つの条件が噛み合えば、競技シーンでもかなり活躍するようなレジェンドになってくるかなと思いますね。
はい、久々のね、新しいキャラクターというところで楽しみでもあります。さあ、この後ストーンポイントの2試合目、1試合目はフナティックの今シーズン初チャンピオンになりました。さあ、次いでマットマギーが 60% のピック、オルター、ニューキャッスルという、
game number 2 dropping in here. Again, big start for the boys over at Fnatic. Zay Division also with a solid game as well. Some rough ones for Reject and Unlimit, so we'll have to wait and see how things are looking heading into game 2.
環境のほとんどのレジェンドのカウンターピックになってますので、クリプトがバンされたら比較的ジブラルタル、ワトソン、あとニューキャッスルあたりが使いやすくなりますね。
いわゆるこう設置物が強いようなね、レジェンドたちはクリプトがいなくなって輝けるというところになります。さあ大幅なロスター変更もあったフナティック、今シーズン初のチャンピオンを獲得しています。さあストームキャッチャーがセカンドリング囲まれているところになります。佐々木さんいかがですか？
そうですね、TI
And we gotta get a zone over
ストームキャッチャーなんですけども、この
the storm catcher.
ないような形になってますので、比較的アンチで
So yeah, kind of where they're pointing out.
ところだったりとか、あとは
Some decent spots you can play on this side. Whoever can control the tunnel will be in decent shape. We'll have some teams trying to play some spots up here in the hill. But obviously the main big building here in the middle is going to be very key, along with kind of some of these tunnels that you can play on the side as well. So we'll have to wait and see where some of these teams decide to play at. But again, we'll see a lot of people potentially trying to fight up this hill, walking up this way. Teams trying to play for this left side as well. And then obviously the teams rotating up from the top of Elrod down into Stormcatcher here too. Definitely a zone you want to try to get to early. If you can't get there early, you just need to guarantee that you are fighting on edge, because it is going to be very tough to play for a spot late.
ピノタ選手が比較的以前からですね攻撃的な IGL としてかなり有名だったんですけども、今回
Yeah, we got
安全な
F-Chan and the boys over at Kakagort or over at Tai gonna be in a very good spot. What up, Q? How we doing this fine morning? This zone is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, a lot of the time, if there's at least the hill, right, for, leading up to Hellrod, if there's a lot of that hill in the next zone, it's not too bad, because usually a lot of teams can carve out space on that hill. But if there's just, like, nothing on that hill in, it is so tough to play. Like, it's so bad.
各チーム移動中での当たり合いになってそうですかね。
そうですね。
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, because we'll get a couple teams look like they're trying out the Watson Newcastle or Newcastle Gibby. But yeah, a lot of teams though are still playing the kill comps. That is for sure. Rank 5-3 teams, hell yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems like APAC North has definitely gotten decently aggressive with some of these kill comps we see a lot of the teams playing now. It still blows my mind that a character like Alter doesn't get banned over here. I figured Alter would just be like a bread and butter for some of these mechanical freaks over here. Very nice, very nice. Love to hear it. Not seeing Alter get bans triggering. Yeah, I understand that, honestly. Yeah, it really is a surprise. I figure, again, just with the mechanical ability that we see with a lot of these players, you'd figure that a character like Alter would be someone they would love to play, but, we'll see maybe if there's a little bit of a change-up today. I doubt it, but because they really love Maggie over here, but we'll have to see. We will have to see.
特にこの2戦目はアンチの寄り方もあってかなりね丁寧に場を作って環境もねクリプトいなくなりました。
Yeah, that Valk ban was insane. I could not believe I saw Valk get banned and not Alter. That was so random yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was such a weird day too. I'm not gonna lie. I was like watching those games. I'm just like, just everybody that really didn't expect to win games was winning yesterday. Happened the week before too. Yeah, that's a crazy pattern to set up in terms of bans.
このね、やっぱ構成目立ってますね。バルキリーに入居するジブラルタル。
そうですね。リングコンソールにはアクセスでき
Oh, it's not even like.
ただリングコンソール読まなくて
It's not even the fact that like I'm shocked that it's happening. I'm just shocked just like an overall sense, Islander, that it's happening. Like it's just more of the fact that like with the fighting and the playmaking ability that you see in those two regions, that Alter isn't a character that they want to play. Like again, I'm not shocked it's happening anymore just because it's that's been the pattern. I'm just shocked from just like a strategy level, like a gameplay level for these teams that like they don't see the value that Alter brings. Because not even the playmaking ability, but like you can use Ring Console, you can use Survey Beacon, you can get loot, you can obviously be able to play back and forth between the portal. Like, I mean, there's just so much shit that she does that I'm just shocked that teams aren't using her as much. Yeah, I agree, Q. I definitely agree. Yeah, definitely agree with that.
そうですね。
今回かなりストームキャッチャーの北側だったりとか東側読みのチームが多いので、今回これ WGR ネオがですね、
This zone even pulls further south. So low key, some of these teams late rotating on this south side might actually be in a really good spot. Zay Division literally might walk into a god spot potentially for free. Looks like they are going into a fight though.
これ下いる下いる下いるよ下いるよ。ナイスナイスナイスナイスナイス。あ、敵。来た来た来た。それめっちゃおいおいおいこれこれこれ。オッケー。すごい。わからん。赤ピンファイロン。
They pick up the 1 KP. Not sure if they maybe chase somebody. Oh, yep, they found him. And he gets absolutely wiped off the board. Holy. And that is some good KP for the boys over at Fnatic.
まだラウンド2収縮ということもあって、クラフトからの蘇生を狙っていきたいところではありますね。
Yeah, because this is the perfect example with Unlimit of like why I just think this like Alter is just so OP. Like they're literally able to run Seer, Maggie, Alter, and still are running get console information. Like that's so broken. Like that is just so broken. Like that comp should not be able to get freaking console information, but they freaking allow her to have that perk. It's just insane to me.
これ下にずっといる。
そうですね。
これですねさっきね。ありますね。
ああ気づきましたね。はい。
さあなんとか距離感を保っててエリアの南が入ってきました。よく当てているロングボー。
一度この岩回りコントロールする動きに見えますね。あ、ただ登っていってますね。崖上まで登れたら非常に強力なポジションになりますね。
さあ先ほどチャンピオンのフナティックも上がっていく。ガルシア EM。
Fnatic picking up some KP there on to grow. Q, I'm not gonna lie, I saw that. I was really excited about it. And then I double checked the date, and I'm pretty sure I have a wedding that weekend. So I'm not even going to be able to watch. It was kind of tragic when I remembered the date. I was like, yeah, pretty sure I'm going to be out of town. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely tragic. I was definitely planning on watching, but it is, it's a wedding to a very good friend of mine, so it's not even like, oh, I can like half not pay attention, because it's just like a a wedding that I can go to but not really pay attention, but it's like a good baseball friend of mine, so gotta be locked in for the boys.
お互いファイトしたそうにはしてますね。
そうですね。さあピースがいいダメージを割った。肉ダメまで入りましたがちょっと距離があるか。他のチームの存在も気になるが。
He'll understand if he's a good friend. Imagine. Just on my phone while the wedding's going on. You both, God, you both are terrible. Y'all are wild. That is true. Is it 6 a.m.? Yeah, I'd be absolutely cooked if I try to watch that and then go to the wedding. Oh, that'd be so bad. That would be bad. Looks like Unlimited now getting into a fight. Suvi picks up the first knock. Pick the second, and a good wrap by Peace there. I mean, I don't know how that guy is in the open and he's alive. Oh, they just get jumped on, bro. That is tragic as we lose out. Losing out on Unlimit there. Looks like Noses Fox was the one to third that. So Noses Fox will pick up the KP. Tough as Unlimited actually played that fight out pretty well, but unfortunately just losing somebody there just allows another team to third it so quickly. And SBI Esports in that top left just got absolutely wiped off the face of the earth. Holy. Oh my god, this zone is just so... Look at this zone! Look at this! Oh my god, that is disgusting! What is that zone, bro? Yeah, you're not wrong. We see Ty, one of the first ones here to take off with the Valk ult. Trying to find some playable space here. Oh, this is questionable. I am not sure there is any way that they live there with all the Maggies and stuff in play still. Oh my god, and that wall is not great. Yeah, Ty is going to be absolutely fighting for their life right now for the next 10 minutes of this game just to live, bro. And Kakagori was able to get the res. And now they are back to a full trio.
か上からの攻め、アビリティも豊富に使われまして、ネオが苦しい状況。
We got some big fights for some power spots here in the zone.
ドレッドノータスも周りのチームいるんであんまり無理はできない。
そうですね、まあ、車線だけで倒し切りたいといった動きに見えますね。
丁寧に車線管理を行いながら下がっていく。他のチームの車線もあって助けてもらいます。
As we lose a reject in the middle of all that, Grow Gaming going down as well as all these teams having to rotate in. Some good shots here by Dreadnoughts. And now we've got a big fight with Zeta Division here. Oh, good swing here, though. And that is Noses Fox out of the lobby. Looks like they might be getting peeked by somebody else here.
上段からゆっくりコントロール。左下一人、左下一人。
You can definitely see that they're trying to pry out the height right now.
King 聞いて。赤ピンにパーティーいる。目の前入るだけじゃないこれ。コンテナ入ってない。
Yeah, we've got Ty that have somehow lived this entire time.
左側ワイドでキルポの。
さあお互いリングを展開していいリングドームはリグナイト中に入ってあったかい持続時間も長い下がっていった
Holy. Getting absolutely melted here. Great win though by Reignite, but getting picked, and that is the Gibby, so that is no Gibby bubble here. And they kind of run the Watson pylon early there. But I think they might actually be able to be okay. Yeah, they're gonna get the res. Insanely lucky res, I'll give them that. Zeta Division actually in just such a good spot right now. They just have to hold their south side here. They should be staring down a tie right now, which they are. Yeah, Ty, to their credit, man, have played so well in this spot, which is so shit. They're so lucky they got the Gibby bubble down in time. Shout out this Newcastle wall that's got left out for Zeta Division to play. Fnatic again here into another endgame. And Zeta is actually full sending this fight now. And they wipe Ty. And it looks like they're not getting thirded here. So again, some great KP for the boys over at Zeta Division here. I think I'm just going to stand with their POV and watch the rest of this from their perspective here. Oh, some great shots by... Satuki got in there, though. He's got to back the hell up. Great knock by Mike here. Oh my god, the shots by Yuka. Ew. Right now, they have the best spot in all of this, being able to force all these teams to funnel into each other. So they just can't over-int right now. They have to play their space that they have. Because they should be able to peek over everybody. They just cannot int this. Oh, that Gibby ult could hurt bad, though. They somehow lived through all that. Oh my god, again, bro. This could be a huge game for these guys.
奥側がピンピン。奥側がピンピンね。奥側がピンピンね。フォーカス奥、フォーカス奥する。マイク手前でもいい。あ、され。
Again, some great KP here.
2分2分2分2分2分2分。フォートライトで打ち下ろせ打ち下ろせ打ち下ろすだけ打ち下ろすだけ。
I mean, again, this is just all Zeta Division. Called it out early from this devious zone pull that pulled to the south. Allowed them to walk into a god spot for free. And that is an absolute banger of a game for the boys over at Zeta Division. I mean, again, all set up from that zone pull. But again, when you get the zones, you also have to execute. They took plenty of fights to get themselves in really good spots. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of tie. Because then I can do this setup, which I like more. Yeah. But yeah, great job there by Zeta Division, though. They get the zone, but they also play it out very well. Taking all the important fights they needed to take. And clearing out the space so they could work their way in, especially being able to avoid all those Gibby ults and stuff too. That was very well done, to say the least. But we look at our game number 2 standings. I mean, my goodness. Ew, 19 kill win. Mike with 10 for Zeta Division. Kingdom Trope Club there in second with 15. Realize in third with 8. Fnatic, another solid game, picking up 10 more. Black Sheep's there in 5th with 4. Reignite there in 6th with 11. Those are your top 6 games for there. Taking a look at the overall standings, no surprise at all. It is Zeta Division in first place with 40. Fnatic, though, 2 very solid games to start with. 2 top 5s, a win. And then that 4th place we saw there. But then Kingdom Trope Gaming there in 3rd. Kingdom Trope Club in 4th. And Meteor there in 5th. And again, we do see the Maggie band coming in. So we'll have Crypto Maggie, as we've seen plenty of times with this region. And yeah, looking pretty good so far. But yeah, really good to see Zeta Division playing well. Definitely, with how last year went for Yuka, I'm sure he's excited to be playing well again. Back towards the top of the leaderboard more consistently. So, overall, looking pretty good. What's up, Triple? How we doing? We just got done with Game 2. So we'll be headed here into Game 3 shortly. But yeah, we had a Fnatic win Game 1. And then the Zeta Division win here Game 2. Yeah, hopefully you're doing good though, Triple. Hopefully you're doing good. ゼータはさらに上に上がってきました。これ同じ高さまで上がってきたゼータディビジョン。ブラックシープスがかなり真下に対してそうですね集中していたのでそこを不意をつくような動きで仕掛けましたね。ただなんとかダウンは免れてますね。積極的に。さあキノトロップの狭いところリアライズももうみんなこのキャッスロールに体を寄せ合って耐えてはいるんですがリナイト上に出ていった。小林落として。 Mike just broke 2 records. Fuck Zumi, I guess. What record? What records did Mike break? Yuka's X and Yuka F. チャンプに近づいてですね。ちゃんとキノトロープもユーカイフが抑えています。上がらせない。Did you break like the damage record or something? While you answer that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my charger. Ugh.
ゼータディビジョンゼータディビジョン19キルチャンピオンでした。
マイクのダメージやばくないですか？
何ですかこれは。
4700。
すごいっすね。
ここまで
ダブラン。
ここまで出てるの？
これ結構プロリ記録ぐらいの。
言ってますよねこれは。
Oh my god.
ですねこれは。
Hello?
多分なかなかない。
はい。
So I'm assuming damage is one of the records he broke.
19キルチャンピオン。4700すごい。
4,700 damage from Mike.
ドリ
Holy.
ルもめちゃくちゃ刺さってたのはわ
まあ
かる
そうですね。マットマギーとはいえ。
But hey, he probably
すごいです。
probably won't win Player of the Week though. Am I right?
19キル31ポイントが過ぎました。そして今日ね好調のキノトロープ6キル。
Probably won't win Player of the Week.
ルナティックもね今日好調です。
Because why would he?
4位。以下ご覧のように続いていきます。リグナイト8キルでした。
Maggie
さあ
tags.
さあ31ポイント。先週ね2度のチャンピオンを取っているゼータディビジョンなんですけども、今週も、これでトータル5度目になりました。19キルチャンピオンもおそらく今シーズンでいうとプロリーグ最多でしょうね。はい、最多だと思います。今まで
Was Zuni running Maggie when he broke those records?
8ですね。トリニティがね、デイ4で、4試合目18キルチャンピオンがあった
I
ん
don't
ですが
remember what character he was playing when he broke those records.
さあ、総合ポイント。これで41つ抜けた。
Yeah, there's your overall standings though. Like I said, after 2 games, A Division, Fnatic 1-2 right now. Which again, Fnatic desperately needing this. There's A Division already sitting towards the top of the leaderboard, but obviously this would cement their first place overall in the region heading into the break if they do secure first place. But we are loading into our last game here on Storm Point. We had Crypto ban game 1, Maggie ban game 2, so would not be surprised to see a lot of Gibby Newcastle potentially come out. Maybe some Gibby Watson potentially. We'll have to wait and see how everybody decides to play this out, but also expect Valk to come out as well. So could see a Valk ban potentially, or Gibby Newcastle, just depending on how these teams decide to play it all out. But going to be a lot of baby diaper cops, so be ready. And as you can see here at the top, we will get that Gibby ban heading into game number 3. Shout out. I love this comp shift screen that they have. I wish ALGS would use that on their main broadcast. I love seeing that. I think really puts in perspective how these teams switch up between games. How we have just landed everybody. How are we already in? How are we already getting into a fight? Hello? Contests were not supposed to be a thing. Actually, though. Alright, and we're gonna get one of these trickier zones here. Obviously, assuming this will pull up and to the left like they're saying. So whoever can really secure this compound where this should be ending. God, that circle is atrocious. I can tell it's early. But yeah, this compound right there going to be a huge one for a lot of our teams to rotate into. Be anybody that can secure the wall side would be great. Be a decent rotate in. This side won't be as good to play out of, but you might see a lot of teams try to play out of Cascade early. Just due to being able to play out of those buildings and play into cover.
まあ、ある程度周りのチームの移動を見てアンチを予想していきたいところでありますね。
さあノイジーはまだなかなか本領発揮できていないという15位の2試合です。まあここまでノイジーアンリミを本当にゼータがね上回ってる感じありますね。
Gibby, Newcastle, Watson, huh?
ノイジーとアンリミットが直接
No Valk is interesting. But obviously they've got the car to rotate, so could maybe be the thought process behind it. Another Gibby, Newcastle, Watson. Interesting. A lot of that comp here.
まだまだこれからという3試合目ではあります。
Yeah, we got Noses, Fox, and Unlimit both running that comp. Got a cat out here early. And Fnatic again, picking up some early KP here. And that is on to reignite.
やっぱりね、グループシートの当たりでね、ポイント取れるって非常に大きいので、ここはものにしておきたい6試合になります。
Some nice KP there. Here comes all the fighting that's about to take place here. It's going to be Fnatic and Dreadnoughtus. But looks like this should be chill for now. Especially when team's not really playing Alter this game either. Shouldn't really have to worry about any Qs or anything or anybody trying to make some crazy ass play here. ジブラルタルニューキャッスルという構成が多い関係上、リングコースを読めないので、あれの予想して動いていくしかないといった感じですね。はい。さあグロムこの位置、ガスケドールはかなり手堅い動きになりそうです。ほとんどのパーティーがカスケードフォール呼びになってますね。そうですね。たださっき結構ね豪快に裏切られましたんで。はい。グローも17位と今日大事な位置に。しかも入ってきてるパーティー、軒並みバルキリージブラルタルニューケという自分でリングコンソールを読んでないパーティーが来てますので。確かに。そうなんですよね。ちょっとYeah, as we can expect a pretty slow, slow pace game. With no real kill comps in play here. And plus the reset ability for a lot of these teams as well. Oh my god. Bro, how many times are we gonna have teams just not playing in the best spots of zone, bro? I mean, look at this. How do we have nobody that's played up towards the north at all? I'm gonna laugh. I'm calling this shit now that it's gonna pull up here somewhere. I'm calling it now. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I want this to pull north so bad. Yeah, keep an eye then on Reignite. Unlimit up here. Could be some interesting teams to keep an eye on if this pulls north. And it pulled north. And it pulled north. So, everybody here. Good luck. That's all I got. That is my professional opinion. It's just good luck. Also, GG.
最強の家とか崖がですね、誰もいない状況になってますね。
いや、これはなかなかね。
そうですね、こうなってくると、外ムーブのパーティーですね、後からこうキルポイント取って入ってくるといったチームがですね、この点線のアンチを読んだ状態で入ってくるので、
I do wonder if there's gonna be like anybody that has ring 3 information at all. Maybe WGR over here because there's a console. But yeah, I just don't know how many people are actually going to get ring 3 information. They're doing it for us. Hey man, no one values the entertainment factor anymore, am I right? So shout out. I will say though, Unlimit is going to kick themselves watching this game back, realizing that that spot is open. So I think they could have probably driven their car and taken one of those building spots, I'm not going to lie to you. But I feel like they probably just assumed that people were in those god spots already.
ノイジーとしてはパイロンさえ壊せれば仕掛けていきたいといった動きに見えますね。
さすがに隠れたインターセプトパイロンは分が悪いか。
今回の対面でいうとノイジーフォックス側だけがですね、ジブラルタル紫アーマーでトリプルボンバートメント獲得してますので、ジブラルタルのアルティメットの差は。
Yep, and Kingdom Trump Gaming, one of the first ones to realize that these buildings are open. The only team so far that has realized these buildings are open. I mean, this is incredible. They just walk into God spot for free, bro. Oh my god. That is incredible.
めちゃくちゃ強いですからね、この家。
これはもういくらでもこっち側に来ますからね、また敵が無防備な状況で。
That is actually insane, though. I could not believe that at all.
Yeah, あんまりないですけど、こんなこともあるんですね。
そうですよね。
マップ見えますかね、もう一回。これ結構珍しいケースでもあると思うんで。
Well, the funny part is I'm pretty sure that other building is still open. But teams just have no idea that it's open still.
これでカスケードフォールのチームはもうアンチがそれたということが分かって、かなり地獄の状況になりそうですね。
ちょっともう一回マップ出ますかね。
まさかもうスカイハイダイブ一斉にしてる。
Boo, no Kraber. Oh my god, and here's the max exodus of teams trying to rotate in now. Realizing where this zone is at. This zone is so bad. This zone is so bad. Where are you supposed to play? That is crazy. We still have 60 players up in this lobby right now, which is also insane.
ギリギリ今のアンチに入っているんですが、フナティック。
フナティックバルスカイ、そうですね。
Yeah, Fnatic trying to fight their way
カスケードフォールとどまるしかなかったですね。
through this team here.
ゼータも滝の下。ネオが近くにいる。
Literally though, you're so
ネオ
fucked.
さすがに
Like you're actually so fucked.
うん。まあ、ユカイフが発砲してるのでおそらく気づいてはいますかね。
Got teams flying in here still.
うん。ただこのポジション WGR ネオ側もちょっと詰めづらいんですよね。
はい。
Oh, it'd be so bad if Maggie wasn't banned yet. Reject finds their way in here.
もうキノトロープが取ってたポジションの貼り付けにリジェクトが。一度キノトロープ仕掛けてますかね。
はい。
ただリジェクトもうまいこと言いなしてますね。
I mean, bro, with all those teams having to rotate, the fact we only lost one team so far is insane to me.
うん。
I actually can't believe we only lost one team so far.
交互に出すことで、まあ、ほぼ無敵の状態がずっと続きますからね。なかなか部隊数も減らないですね。
そうですね、ループさせて、まあ、手を出すのもね、ちょっとリスクがあるんで。
I mean, holy shit.
再びニューキャッスルのキャスロール引き直したの WGR ネオ。
Yeah, that Gibby ult's gonna hurt. Oh my god. Oh my god, they just got actually... Dude, what the hell? Just no chance.
あそこドーム張ってないぞと。ワンチャン投げて。さあ、そしてフナティック、ここ当たりました。残っていたブラックシップと。最後にカスケードボールが出たジャンプ内組なんですが。
Fnatic also now going down early after 2 good games to start with on Storm Point, so they'll be disappointed in that here. This Black Sheets picks up the win in that 3v3.
取りに行ってますね、リジェクトが。
そうですね。まあ、ここ取れればというところなんですが。
So you reject in a pretty big fight here.
取れてますかね。
はい、これ中ですね。
キノトロープがいたはずなんですが。
ですよね、はい。
They should be chilling now, though.
抑えていたんですが。
We got Zeta Division flying in here. Let's see what it looks like.
あいてビリビリドームね。空いてる空いてる相手コマ線側にニューキャルと焚いてカットしない？
Oh my god, they actually found a spot up here.
バンガルトあるかもね、そいつら。
一緒に一緒に一緒に一緒に
どこどこ OK。
ワット。促進あんのかな？
促進ないからね、俺。
こっちにないこっちにない。
裏のブリッジやばいな。
ずっと見合わんと見合わんとね。
Wow, Zeta Division actually finds a very solid spot here as long as they can defend where they are at in this zone. They will have to hold it down for a bit, but oh, and it looks like they're actually getting pushed here.
スタンもらってるスタンもらってる。左からワイドに1枚死んでる1枚死んでる1枚死んでる1枚死んでる。
Oh my god, such a good swing by the boys over at Zeta Division, and that's some very solid KP. That should be 2 kills, I believe.
クリア同じとこクリア多分。
さらにここも入ってきたブラックシープスと当たります。抑えました。 RRX と全滅。ブラックシープスジャンプなくてね、カスケードホールからは遅れた組だったんですが、2部隊撃破で6キルです。
いや、ゼータまたいいポジション取ってますね。
Very solid stuff by Zeta Division so far. Still 15 squads up here. They will have to rotate down. So probably look for some KP. Big fight here. That is going to be Noses Fox here. They take a ton of damage though on the walk into this. Yeah, they're just getting absolutely shot in the back. And that is going to be the boys over at Noses Fox going down early here. Girl Gaming trying to fly in and play this other spot of the tree.
防衛爆撃が降ってたので
Who's out on reignite?
形で後ろ下がりましたね。
ルアーは飛ぶところあるんでしょうか。着地点を探します。
まあ、ピンが刺さってるところに行きそうですね。
はい。道具さえあればというところです。あります。ただ敵の道具が近いぞ。
サンダードームなのでなんとか。
そうですね。
Here comes another Valkyrie by Zeta Division here to try to get in.
ただ一瞬ドームから出て防衛爆撃当たっちゃいましたね。
I have no idea where Zeta Division is gonna go.
入ってない入ってない。対面のとこ入ってない。ありありあり。上段側から降りてさ、目の前のニューキャップぶこんね、ここ。これこれこれこれここ。ここに降りて。ニパからフォーカスされるなこれ。ニパからフォーカスされる。ニパからフォーカスされる。これ打ち合わんと絶対打ち合わんと。左僕から左。
Oh, some really good pressure though by Zeta Division here. These are some huge. Oh my goodness, what a play by Zeta Division here. I can't believe this is actually working right now. Oh my gosh.
目の前打った方がいい。目の前打った方がいい。一旦ドーム使うか。前ドームするわ。前ドームにする。前ドームにする。前ドー
I'm
ム
gonna keep watching this because now they secured this backside. We lose unlimited
前
and
死んでる。前ドームされてる。ゆっくりゆっくりゆっくり。左だけコントロールしよう。左もコントロールしよう。
lose Girl Gaming as well.
マジチルでいいぞこれ。いや目の前ボコった方がいいぞ。
This might just be another Zeta Division angle. Mike, oh my god, that team.
ラストラスト。
Bruh.
マイク俺の前ラスト。マイク俺の前ラスト。でもノック打てるよ俺。大丈夫。戻ってこい戻ってこい。どうですか。7部隊7部隊7部隊。チル。
チルだねこれ。
ウルトは
左出てない？俺のじゃない。
こいつらのポジション入ればよくない？目の前次入るだけ。ただ真上からワンチャン撃たれてたかも。オッケー聞いてる？目の前入ってゆっくりでいいよ。
真上撃たれてたね。
そうで真上にパーティーがいるから入った時きつい。
ライターもヘビーない俺。
ヘビあるよ。ライトはないな。ライトあげれるか？
あ、真上飛んだくない？
入られる。ボコレ。ナイスゆっくり。
大丈夫。ライターもくれまずない。
朝らへん？左上から？あ、入ったらめっちゃボコられそうだな上から。あさっていいよ。
Yeah, this just feels like a Zeta Division win here almost again.
いや、そうするしかないよ。だって真上はファイトできないでしょ、俺ら。
Go back to the main thing so far. They're following them as well, so we'll just stay on Zeta Division here.
もう真上は無視だよ。
I mean, they've just been able to put down so much pressure on these guys over here.
今収縮のタイミングだから巻いてスタップして。これ左から張り付きで入るよ。3、2、1入った。ドーム使う。
Here comes the slide.
ジブルキル。
The great bubble as well.
右ワイドに使わん？このまま右ワイドで見合いにしない？うん、いいよ。いや。
Here comes the wall out. Big fight here. Could potentially be for the win.
ニューキャルト戻ろう。敵のジブルこれ。
Here comes all the bubble plays to see who can commit first.
ニューキャ40。ボコれるよ。
Some really good shots here. Bub does get down for the other team though. Down to our top 3.
俺のドームまで取って。俺のジ
Oh
ブル
my goodness.
右ジブル。
I mean, bro, they're just playing this so well right now.
ゆっくり肉だけ食らわんようにしろ。
Oh my goodness.
バル
He's just stuck in this corner. And Zeta Division again! Bro. Back-to-back wins for Zeta Division, man. Holy shit.
よくあの位置で勝てましたね。
いや、そうですね。まあ、あとジブラルタルに。
I mean, again, just what an amazing job by the boys over at almost said Fnatic. At Zeta Division, picking up another huge dub. Honestly, though, Island, he might have. I gotta remind you guys. Gotta remind you guys who I am. And who runs this fucking pro league. Yeah, taking a look now, though, at our game number 3, Zay Division again. Just another banger game. Yuka on the Gibby, picking up 9 KP just by himself, but a 16-point win for Zay Division. We got Ty there in second with 15, Meteor in third with 15, Reject in fourth with 7, and Kenotrope Club in fifth with 9. Shout out to Black Sheeps there as well with 10 points. Coming up in 6th place, but taking a look at the overall standings here for the series, I mean, Zeta Division has just absolutely gapped everybody. I mean, they literally have more KP than the next team has points. So I mean, absolutely unreal start by the boys over at Zeta Division, picking up 2 dubs on the day through the first 3 games. And I mean, all 3 of them already in double digits for kills. Yuka was 16, Mike was 16. I mean, this is what we hope to see for Zeta Division. This is what we hoped the team would look like when they formed. And yeah, just been really really cool to see how well they've been playing so far. Yeah, we got Meteor there in second with 31, Fnatic in third with 30, Kenotrope Gaming in fourth with 29, and Ty there in fifth with 28. Kenotrope Club being the only other team above 20 points. They have 26. And then Dreadnoughtus and Black Sheeps lead the rest of the pack with 16 points overall. Some teams at the bottom end of the leaderboard. Noses Fox struggling pretty hard today. WGR Neo, Grow Gaming, Unlimit, Reject, all teams that have played rather well at times throughout the splits. Not playing so well through the first 3 games. But we'll see here as we head into match number 4. And heading over to E District as well.
さあゼータディビジョンは16キルチャンピオン。
16キル。
先ほど19キル、今度16キル。もうこれは今週は絶対に1位で終えたいというようなポイントを2試合で
かなり抜けましたね、これで。
抜けましたね。これって2試合で多分60ポイントぐらい取ってますからね。とんでもないような2ゲームでした。さあそして今日ね、かなりいい位置で頑張っています TIE。 アイジルが変わったのもかなり功を奏してそうですね。
そうですね、
はい、
強気なムーブが刺さってるような印象ありますね。
はい、やはり自力はあるというそんな3人
です。
そしてミーティアも
What up? I'm assuming.
そしてリジェクトが初めての高順位です。
Assuming that might be Stony from the Battlegrounds YouTube, but what's going on, man? Wherever's using it. How we doing? How we doing?
今日の中では高いポイントになりましたが、まだまだ本領発揮と
Appreciate you being in the stream.
4キル10位。
Shout out to Battlegrounds with everything with APAC South. We love it.
さあゲームポイント見ていきましょう。さあまた28ポイントというゼータの大量ポイントになりました。 PI ミーティアが並んでいます。さあ総合どうなったでしょうか。さあこれでもうダブルスコアを超えました。
いや、いきましたね。
Yeah, I had a feeling.
そうですよね。
出ましたね、この
Hopefully you're doing well, man.
はい。3試合でダブルスコアって相当ポイント取ってますからね。キル40。
Bro, talk to me about those games yesterday, because honestly, I felt like those games were so weird.
あと1回で1ポイントか。
Just like from the winners to how the games played out, it was just like a weird day yesterday.
いや、これでトータルは6回のチャンピオン今シーズンです。さあこれは首位がかなり硬くなってきたというゼータディビジョン、ここまで、まあ、前回も1位で終えてるんで2週連続の1位となれば大きな一手、一気に1位も狙っていけそうです。さあそしてもうゼータのね文字が踊ってお
Oh
ります
yeah, dude, that tournament's gonna be sick.
そしてキノドロップ、カノン、さらにはアインが入っています。
Yeah, I thought the teams you guys were able to get were really, really good. You got basically all the big names you could ask for the most part.
6664、そして5000、3000、これでも結構珍しいですね、このダメージレース。
Yeah, the APAC tournament's gonna be a lot of fun though. I wish I could watch it, but I'll be at a wedding.
これあんまないですよね。いかに
Yeah, it definitely helps with the casting side of things, because it's not just, you know, oh, SAUL wins again, or VK Gaming wins again, like...
見せております。もすごいですけどね、
Yeah, can we talk about real quick how Deep Cross Gaming just absolutely threw that first place overall? I did not understand that play whatsoever when I was watching that. I don't know if I just missed something, but I thought they had so much more time and they did not need to commit to that play they did.
15000ダメージ6試合でいったら間違いなく
世界でも多分記録になりそうな。
記録ですね、間違いなく。
ちょっと今日は狙ってもらいましょう。まあ乗ったらね、強いタイプでもマイク選手あると思うんで、より。さあそれでは、続いてはこちらご覧ください。
Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me then. I saw that shit happen. I'm like, okay, there's just no way we're just throwing our game like that, bro.
ということで、やっぱりヘムロックがね、26626ダメージということで、これ貫通とかもなくね、このダメージということで。
Well, especially in their situation too, is like they need every point possible, and the fact they go from the 25-point overall win for the overall standings down to that'd be like what, like 15 points, like 14 points, whatever it is for fourth place. Just an absolute throw, absolute throw.
そしてオルタネーターのね近距離では34キル。まあでも今日に関してはフナティックが何使ってるかみたいなの多分相当このねウェポンズメタには影響してるはずなんで、この中だってどのぐらいがマイクとカノンで構成されてるかっていうダメージで相当ですよ。だって
相当数占めてますよ
ね。武器がやっぱ上。
Yeah, definitely a moment.
ご覧のような現状のね数字となっております。99とでもオルタネーター同じぐらいのね人気度合いというか。
Yeah, it was definitely nice to have you guys back as a duo, though. Just feel like that was probably a lot easier for you guys to cast.
そこまで育つかどうかっていうのはね、あると思います。さあ、ストーンポイント変わりまして、E ディストリクトの後半戦になります。E ディス改めてどうですか、ポイントになりそうなのどのあたりでしょうか。
はい、E ディストリクトがですね、南側のですね、高架橋とあと造船場と ですね、あと WJR ネオの取っているストリートマーケット、この3つがですねランドマークかなり近いんですけども、今回ですね WJR ネオとノイジーフォックス2チームともがですねかなりこう好戦的なチームということもあって、そこに挟まれているゼータディビジョンという構図で、かなりこうスクリームの段階から接敵したりとか、ファイトに発展していることが多かったので、まずこの3つのランドマークが注目ポイントかなと思います。
Yeah, Stoney, how did that whole APAC North tournament like come together? Was that like you guys reaching out to like the APAC North teams, or was that like through a sponsor, or like how did that all like come to be? That's actually like really sick that that was able to like come to fruition.
ちょっとフナティックのポイントに、あ、じゃない、ゼータのポイントに注目しすぎてたんですけど、2位がミーティア、ここにね、いるということで、ミーティアが、そうですよね、
Here we go, loading into game number 4 though.
なんなら、トップ5とかにも絡んでくる。
4E District.
2位で終えられればポイントになります。さらにね、本当に苦しんでた。
Again, Zay Division absolutely gapping everybody right now.
伸ばせそうです。
At 68 points, going to be tough for them to lose out on the day at this rate unless we see an absolute pop off from somebody else here.
さらに TI も一気に上がってこれそうなそんな一日。でも2位以下はね、本当にかなり5チーム、6チームは
めっちゃ接戦ですね。
接戦ですよね。ちょっと心配なのはやっぱアンリミノイジーリジェクトですね。
いや、そうなんですよね。いつもポイント取ってるチームが取れていないといった状況になってますね。
下からの突き上げがね、激しいという。なので今日はね、
Normally have cash tourneys? Gotcha.
トップ10にいるというような状況になっております。
Yeah, I just hadn't really seen it. Since I haven't obviously really been able to like tap in too much to APAC North ever, so. And obviously when I was doing APAC South watch party stuff last year, it was a lot more of like hanging out with B-Rad versus anything else, so. So it's been nice to like get tapped in to a little bit more stuff that's going on. I miss observing, trying to get every fight. Yeah, 100%, bro.
あとランパートとかも増えてきますね。ここまでバンの順はスクリム通りになってますかね。
Yeah, no, you guys did a good job though. Again, it's obviously just always easier to have 2 people. I'm just glad you guys were able to come back together on that. Oh look, it's a City Hall zone. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed it'd be City Hall?
西側に張り付いているということで、このかなり今フナティックが飛んでいってるポジションですね。ここに戻ることが
Did I see it was a Watson band, by the way? I think it's going to be a Watson band.
そうですね、最近の傾向的に戻りアンチが多いということで、もう先にそのポジション取りに行きましたかね。あとはそうですね、リグなんかもかなりアンチに対して近いので、いいポジション取れそうですかね。
Gotcha.
さあ今日非常にいい動きフナティック。先ほどの試合そこまで飲みます。
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't seen or remembered it. I mean, again, my knowledge really only goes back to year 3 when I really started to like pay attention hardcore. But even from talking with everybody else, I don't remember like another tournament like that. So you guys definitely cooked for sure.
リグナイトはちょっと今青アーマーに進化したところなので、まだリングコンソール読めてなさそうですね。
そうですね。ホワイトグリムニーパーの3人。
シティホールにかなり集まってきてますね。
Yeah, man, of course. No, like I said, once I started to get a bigger role in the Apex pod, one of my goals was definitely to start covering all the other regions more, just because going back and watching episodes of the show, I just saw they were so like NA focused, and I just really felt like the best way we could grow, not just our podcast, but also just the coverage of the ALGS, and involved, you know, just getting in and watching a lot of these other regions, getting to know people in other regions. I mean, I've gotten to know, you know, a few people from EU, and obviously got to know like you guys from APAC South. So like really trying to like hammer home, covering a lot of the other regions. Yeah, I don't know. So it's been weird when we've been recording lately because Wyatt has multiple podcasts that he does while also having 2 kids and his wife. And then obviously Jumba has been working on like his videos and things like that. Obviously you saw at the end of the last episode that like Enoch is leaving. So honestly there's just a lot of other things that have been coming up lately that have like kind of limited the time that we have had to record. And like for Wyatt, like when he's got it when Wyatt has to like edit, because not only does he edit the Apex, he edits the other podcasts he does too. His wife or his fiance was sick this past week too, so like a lot of it was just like, you know, we can record the main stuff that we normally do, and then we do the interview, because essentially how we've done it now is that we record like the big portion of like recapping the Americas region, doing the voicemails, and then we do our interview right after that, because there'll be some separate like interview stuff that's going to come out on YouTube for a couple interviews that we did. So it's just a lot more just like the timing, and just like we just haven't unfortunately had the time to get a regional recap in, which we're definitely not getting rid of that at all. Like we're still doing it. It's just these past couple episodes we just literally haven't had the time or the capability, just because of, you know, it's another 20 minutes to record that sometimes, and Wyatt just doesn't always have that extra time to record it. So, but it will be back. It'll definitely be back. Yeah, that's definitely what it's been, and like that's why, like for me, like I really try to, like, if I don't get to watch it live, I go back, you know, try to, you know, at least watch the main broadcast back, you know, which is nice obviously to have, like, you know, Battlegrounds and everything doing the streams and stuff, so I can just go back to the VOD and watch that back, and at least just catch an idea of kind of how the games went, and obviously having esports rage here for APAC North. But it is really nice to be able to watch it live, because I actually feel like I take in a little bit more. So, but yeah, we're we're hopefully doing a better job of covering all the regions than how the podcast used to be. So we are definitely doing our best.
シティホールが下のポジションですね、低いポジションになってるんですけども、ここの
Always
ポジショ
trying
ンですね、
something, hell yeah.
草むらがいっぱいあるんですけども、この高いポジションを最終的に取ることができたチームが非常に有利な、アンチになってますね。
はい。やっぱこっちが戻ってきましたね。
そうですね、まあ、北側にはなりにくいですね、こっち側が。はい、南側に寄っていきましたね。
さあ、すでに多くのチームが入っています。
まあ、依然フナティックが取っている4層の建物が、まあ、比較的強い建物になっているのかなと思います。
はい。アンチがおよそ8チーム外にいます。
あとアンリミットなんかも西側で広く取れてますね。先ほどファイト勝ったので、まあ、この西側さえ、後ろからクルパーで弾けさえすれば非常にいいポジションですね。
さあ、まだどのチームも脱落していない後半の最初のゲーム。第4マッチです。ここはお互い各チーム自分の拠点を決めるような形で場所を取ってますので、そこまでの大きな動きはエリア内ではなさそうです。
He actually has 2 hemlocks and is just noob tubing them twice. That's insane.
お
And here guys knows as Fox trying to come up and make a play, but that team absolutely books it out of there. Holy shit.
SPI が言ったように見えたんですが、グローですかね。グローっぽいですね。
まあアンリミット同様ね、仕掛けていきたいでしょう。アンリミットまた仕掛けている。さあただこれツビのグレネードが入ったんで、これは大きな起点になった。
そうですね、SBI ボイドネクサスでここの家帰還したところアンリミット狙ってましたからね。
さあようやく本来の動きし始めたか。さあこれで戻ってまだ追いかける。これよく見ている。ギリギリです。
Tough swing there by Exubi.
さあただユラリマンがカバーに来るかどうか。リロードが入った。
And Unlimit again, man, go down, and then Ty just thirded immediately, so that is SPI going down as well. Another rough time here for the boys over at Unlimit. Looking like Rogue Gaming we lost as well.
No, まあネオンスクエアにはもうパーティーがいなくなってるのかなと思いますね。はい。ってなると、まあこの後 TI がいたポジションに対してアクセスしていきそうですね。
Take a look at this zone here to see where it bounces.
さあここから。
Alright, and per usual, pulling to the high house up top. So that 4-story building is going to be absolute god spot.
早めにこのポジションを抑えることで、まあいい順位まで行ってましたし。
For at least for this next rotation. So you'll see, and we're gonna have a Kraber, and not just a Kraber, but an unlimited ammo Kraber coming out here. For the boys over at Noses Fox. So can that maybe get them started?
またゼータディビジョンも東側かなり広いエリア取れてましたね。
さあ2位に上がってきました TI。 このままいくとゼータがトップはかなり覆すのが難しそうなんですが、2位争いは熾烈になりそうです。
Yeah, there's been some big talk about all the rollers that have come out for sure. A lot of discourse when it comes with all that. Okay, you know, this Fox into this fight here. And he gets absolutely cooked here. They're just, it's like they're all just taking their own 1v1s right now, bro. Like they're not fighting together like at all. They were able to get out though, but he goes down to the ring. Gotcha, good comms about the tourney. Oh yeah, they are cooked. Oh my goodness, Kakagori. Oh! Oh, we can't get shot? Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna get queued on. And down he goes, unfortunately. And Noses Fox again with a rough day so far.
さあリジェクトもここから上がっていけるか。
クレーバーと無限弾薬確保したので、
かなり
Appreciate it, Stoney. We'll see you, man.
ポイントを伸ばすそうですね。アンチはそのまま北側に寄って
Yo, what's up, Typical? How we doing, man?
広場のアンチになってますので、依然キノトロープが非常にいいポジションを取れてますね。
Hopefully you're doing well.
東側をですね、完全に取り切っている状態ですので、ただ遮蔽物が少ないので、待機でさえすれば後々キルポイントを伸ばせるようなポジションには。
Crazy to think people who aim with their whole arm are still mad at people aiming with their thumbs needing a little assistance. And dude, once again here you see with this map that Zeta Division have found themselves in a halfway decent position here and potentially could be setting themselves up for another win. Do we see another win here for the boys over at Zeta Division? Is it possible?
対面ルアーですかね。
さあドレッドノータスも降りてきました。ちょっとこの春までの時間耐えられなかった。
そうですね、これスカイハイダイブ直後にフォーカスオーバーテンション入れられた。
Reignite going down here along with Dreadnoughtus. Decent shots there by Reject. Reese with the Kraber. Tune into their POV for a second while he's got the Kraber out. It's unlimited ammo Kraber too. Oh my goodness, the 150 followed up by 4 Rufa. And that is Black Sheep's dead. Zeta's in DevCon, I swear to God. Yeah, bro, they've been playing out of their minds. They have been insane so far. Reject not taking this fight. Now Reject has the height of this building. That is another Kraber shot by Urice. Yeah, Illy in some trouble here. Oh god. Down he goes, along with White Grim Reaper as well. We're down to our top 9. I mean, Urice is just farming with his Kraber right now. Yeah, it just feels like, again, Zeta Division is in such a good spot right now. I mean, look how much space they control, too. RX going down. Some good shots by Urice, but he's weak. I mean, my goodness, bro. I mean, again, this just feels like Zeta Division has all of the space to play right now. And Urice again with another Kraber shot.
確実に情報を取った後に動き出したいといった感じに見えますね。
なんでユリースのクレバだいぶ大事ですね。
大事ですね。
これで顔出させないのが
はい
相当大きな意味を持ちます。さあ上は少しゼータの陣地も広がりつつある最終盤に向かいます。
So we got 6 squads here.
舞台です。
Last zone closing.
いやー
Dude, Yurice is just going insane right now with this Kraber.
当てすぎです。
But he goes down on the cross.
いやただちょっとノック取られちゃいましたね。
そうですね。
Oh my god, he stuck his own, hit his own teammate. That's gonna stun him, and now they're getting swung.
アクセス返してアルファもまだ元気だぞ。
Bro, in Zeta Division again right now. I mean, they're just running around this zone like it's nothing. I mean, is this Zeta Division again, bro? Yuka now with the he has a Kraber.
はい渡ってきたんですよね。
連続あるのか。
うん
いいとこにいるぞ。
いやエリアコントロールできてますよまた。
Just tune into the main broadcast here as we see the last of this game play out.
まだ3連続チャンピオンは今シーズンプロリーグありません。
そうですまだアンチの我まで時間があるので、まあ、どちらが削れている方を手助けしてやり合わせるような形を取っていきた
I
い。
mean, they're just gonna have all the shots in this team that's below them right now.
さあこれ3連続チャンピオン。
So many grenades.
3連続2桁キルチャンピオンも見えてきたゼータディビジョン。
まあただこれも縮まってきたのでこれも割り切りいきましたね。
さあこれ勝負に行く。
Zeta Division again, picking up some KP, but they do get pushed here. So it is going to be Kinatrope Gaming being the ones that take it. So no back-to-back-to-back, but still another banger game for the boys over at Zeta Division. Again, they are just absolutely running away with this lobby. Not even close. We go to our match 4 standings. Kinatrope Gaming gets the win with 15, but again, Zeta Division with 21 to stack on top of what they've already had. You got Kinatrope Club there in third with 7. Reject picking up 13 KP in fourth. We have Lawson there in fifth with 6. Rua in sixth with 10. And then Ty there in 7th with 8. Those are your bigger numbers for this game. And then, yeah, just the overall standing. And once again, Zeta Division putting up a double-double right now onto the next team. Double the amount of points of what second place is in. I mean, they literally have more kills than second place has points. I mean, it's just an amazing performance so far by Zeta Division. But they sit in first. Again, Kinatrope Gaming is in second. Ty in third. Fnatic in fourth. And Kinatrope Club there in fifth place. As things stand right now, of how we be looking, even with a really bad day on limit, and still sitting in second right now. But Zeta Division would be your first place team by 12 points, which in the overall standings is a pretty damn big gap. So... but Zeta Division on limit, E36 Reject, and Trinity would be your top 5 if things were to stay how they are.
とこれでビハインドになったのはネオ。かき氷のダブルキルがありました。
リジェクトも狙ってますよ。
はい、青葉ジャパン。さあリジェクトノイジーとしてはこれ大事なファイトになります。リジェクトはアーマーが強い。
God, the amount of bot messages you get is just insane, bro. Just insane. Get these damn bots out of my life.
いやーこれが助けになっているユリス。あと6部隊です。
左に
いやーユリスほぼ外さないクレーバー。あーここは飛び込んでくる。いい判断。アクセス返してアルファもまだ元気だぞ。あるのか。 2v3 を勝った。強すぎる。これがリジェクト。さ すがになだれ込んできた次のチームは返せませんでしたが、
ただこれも縮まってきたのでこれも割り切りいきましたね。
さあこれ勝負に行く。このキルタイムが短ければチャンスがある。誰もダウンしていないがさすがに苦しいか。最終決戦はキノトロープゲーミング。さあキノトロープは今シーズン3度目のチャンピオンになりました。3キルのチャンピオンとなっております。そして止まらないゼータ
Yeah, Kyoto Gaming were able to play that low
3
ground
ゲーム連続になりました。
kind of tunnel spot that kept a lot of teams from being able to push their position.
そしてキノトロープ
Obviously, Zay Division's up running out of space, so they decided to do the smart thing and play for second, which they get. And again, absolute beggar game to combine that with the 12 kills they already got. And again, Zay Division just absolutely cooking right now.
そしてローソンチケットゾーンに、
Absolutely cooking.
TI が5キル、TI ね、今日本当にアベレージ高くなっております。そしてなかなか伸びないのがアンリミットがね、このポイントありませんでした。ノイジーは4キルの16位となっております。さあ続けて総合ポイント、ゲームのポイントですね。マッチポイントです。さあマッチレザルトはゼータが21でトップ。
You get the Watson ban for next game.
13キルだったので、2位に入ります。キノトロップが15、ルア TI、キノトロップクラブと続いていきます。
We'll have to see if we get some more kill cops coming out.
ゼータディビジョンはこれ結構いけますね、100は。
いや、そうですね。あと2試合あるんで。
Yeah, I mean, 54 KP is just insane. Just absolutely dropping sack on the lobby.
2位の3倍取ってますからね。
キルポだけで1位ですからね。
Absolutely dropping sack.
プレイスメントなくても1位ですね。いや、すごいですね。キノドロブゲーミング2位に上がりました。これは今日2位で終われたら相当キノトロップゲーミング嬉しいですね。2位で終わるとでも多分本当ベスト8に入れるぐらいになってくると思うんで、はい、
県内になりますね。
なりますね。で TIE フナティック、キノトロップクラブ、ミーティアレジェクト、ルア、レッドノータス、ブラックシープスというトップ10になっております。今日首位争い、しているノイジーとアンリミットなんですが14位、16位とここまでは振るわず、リジェクトは7位に入りましたのでまだまだ十分にチャンスあるというような7位になっております。まあ、リジェクトも今日の結果次第ではノイジーやアンリミットまで上回れる可能性も十分あります。これ結構今日でトータルのプレイスメントポイントの順位変わりそうな感じありますんでね。
いや確かにそうですね、上位がちょっとこけちゃって、ノイジー、アンリミットあたりがこけちゃってて、あとリグナイトとかも
Yeah, because it's passing 100 points, right?
そうですね。まあゼータはほぼほぼね、今日1位で終えられる感じになってきました。もうランキングもね、キルはもちろん上3人が大きな差をつけての
Was it 100 points or 3 wins or something like that?
さらにマイク、そしてついでカノンマイクすごいっすね。いや、そうマイクはもう1枚いくなこれ。
Oh, 50 plus points from second, got it.
あと
1万700ダメージか。
カノンもすごいですね。
Gotcha.
そうですね。これ2人1万ワンチャンありますからね。
いや、そうなんですよ。
Oh, so do they get 1 point for 3 wins and 1 point for the 50-point gap? Is that what it is? So I knew the 3 wins, but I didn't realize about the 50-point gap.
2人1万いったら世界でもないかな。
確か2人1万はなかなか
なんか結構記録的な数字に見えますけどね。まあ海外勢もね、ワンチャンありそうな感じではあるんであんま言えないですけど、ただね、とんでもないここはスタッツを出しているというゼータ、そしてキノトロープの2人になっています。さあデイ6、今日から後半戦に入っているスプリット1なんですが、いよいよあと2試合となりましたデイ6です。さあ今の番が今何でしたっけ？
ワトソンですね。
はい。ニューキャッスルまだ残ってるんですね。
ニューキャは残ってますね。
そうですね、はい。クリプト、マットマギー、ジブラルタル・ワットソンが番で、ニューキャッスルはまだ残っていきます。オルターもね、残ってます。
あ、オルターマンになりましたね。
あ、そうですね、ここでオルターが。
Loading into our 5th game here, we will finally have an altar ban.
あ、通りですか。
In APAC North, shout out E
募
District.
集しているような動きになりました。
Yeah, we'll have Alter getting banned.
だいぶね、バンガロール、そしてランパートの数増えてという第5ゲームです。さあ、それではマッチ5。今日の結果次第では一気に総合順位が上がりそうです。キノトロープゲーミングの3人で
I have to
す。
stand up so I don't fall asleep.
3
Holy.
人。
Oh.
そういえば先ほどのゼータのマイク選手の4800ダメージがなんか世界記録2つ更新したらしくて、
何ですか？
なんかもう最高ダメージ4800ダメージが LGS での最高ダメージと、あとダメージディフですね、与えたダメージと食らったダメージの差が確か4000ダメージ近くあって
ダメージディフ4000ってすごいな。
4000くらいあったらしくて、それでなんか世界一取ったみたいなちょっと情報来ましたね。
世界2冠、すごいですね。まあね、当然打ち合ってる選手も全員プロなんでね、とんでもない数字ですね。
いや、そうですよね。まだ ALGS 予選の方とかだと、まあ、チラチラあったりするんですけど、
まあそうですね、予選はね、やっぱり生きさもね、よりね、ある中でという。
Look at that. We start with City Hall. We go to Humbert. His tale is old as
ハン
time.
バート側に寄っていきましたね。
はい。
素直にハンバートによるアンチに
Ooh,
見え
what
ます
a
が、ね、
guess.
多いのであれば、この辺の黄色の丸の付近だったり、まあ、あとは少し戻ってですね、ハンバートの北側とかになったりするかなと思います。ハンバートの南側のこの張り付きがですね、ちょっとオールドダウン側あまり入ってないので、まあ、南側に寄り切らないのかなとは思ったりしますね。
はい。
Who would have guessed that this would be the way we would go about this?
高いポジションを抑えれてて良さそうですね。
結構真ん中右寄りにいたチームはだいぶ早めに下降りてきました。
あと周りのパーティーもリアライズとかもですね、少し北側戻りをするだろうと予想して北側のポジションを取ってますね。
はい。まだニューキャッスルもいるというところでかなり固めていきそうな各チーム。
Seeing here the classic
たんですが、
APAC North picks with Bangalore coming out. So we've seen some Bangalore, Alter, and Seer as like the kill comp type comps. We do see some Newcastle Ramparts, I believe, as well. Looks like Noses Fox decided to do a fuse along with the Seer and Alter, which is definitely a choice. I'll give him that one.
移動中の当たり合いですかね。
1人かけてしまいました。
まあちょっとバナー拾えなさそうなんでクラフトに向かいますかね。
はい、ちょっと難しそうですね。これは一旦諦めてという形になりそうです。
ゼータも早い段階で入ってきましたね。
そうですね。
ハンバート研究所の西側のこの建物から
Definitely expect this to play out a little slower with the Beanie District.
もう89ポイントまで伸びました。100ポイント。そして右手の1万ダメージも目前です。シールドバッテリーを発見。ここに移動しましょう。さあ今日苦しいのはアンリミット。まだ10ポイントのここまで16位です。
いや、アンリミがここまで不調なの見たことないですね。
珍しいですね。本当にファイトでねリズム作れるチームなので、プレイスメント取れなくてもねキルでいくらでもっていうパターンが多いんですが、
そうなんですよね。唯一と言っていいほどファイトチームで安定してたんですが、
そうですね、
ここに来てちょっと不調ですね。
パッドに関するルール上の変更もね、問題なしという
うん
話でもありました。でも私もツイートあるまで知らなかったんですけど、純正コントローラーで、ね、やってるみたいな話がアニメと出てて、
いやそうですよね。
あれすごいんですよね、やっぱボタン足りないんですよね。さあネオンはオーバージャパンが落ちている。
先にノックダウン取られてしまったので、すかさずボイドネクサスで下がりましたね。
なんかバッドプレイだと分かると思うんですけど、やっぱカスタムのそのなんか裏にトリガーがある、パドルがあるようなのにスライディングとジャンプ当てるパターン結構多いんですけど、あれ一回慣れちゃうとめちゃくちゃ普通のモデルなんか足りない感じがして、もちろん足りてるんですけど、結構 LR をなんかこう変なキーマッピングにしたりとか、あと人差し指とかをね、ボタン側に右のね4つのボタン側に寄せないと結構難しくなっちゃうんですけど。
結構なんかスライディングしながら覗きながら打つみたいな、そういう動き難しいですよね。
そうなんですよね、結構エイム右スティックで合わせながらスライディングジャンプとか、今まであれをアニメの選手たちが純正コントローラーでやってると思ったらすごいですよね。確かにどんなエイムしてんだよっていう、
持ち方とかも気になりますけどね。
持ち方結構気になりますね。さあ右下多くのチーム集まってきました。
I mean,
結構
bro,
逆に北
what?
固まってますね。なんか
そうですね、今回
What is this? Like, what are we all doing up here, man?
戻ると思ってたんですが、今回なんと
Zone is this way.
一番多い
Move.
このアンチがですね、非常に多いかなと。
Holy shit.
いやチャンスですね。これリグだけですね、嫌なの。
そうなんですよね。
So many teams just not anywhere near the zone right now.
寄り切ることはあんまりないのかなと思ったりします
Dude, and again, so many spots that are still open and up for grabs here.
いやでもちょっと
これ戻れるかな。
そうで、戻りましたね。はい。
And look who it is again, bro. That is rotating to one of the better spots in zone right now. Fucking Zeta Division, man. Once again.
残り2試合、ここまでは2度のチャンピオン、89ポイントです。
The boys are absolutely locked.
さあ次はウィングマンを握ります。
Alright, I tried this whole standing thing. It is not working for me. My legs are shot. Ugh.
ノイジーはちょっと東側読みでこの建物取ってますかね。
はい。
ただノイジーの目の前のですね、建物、実際パーティー誰もいないので、最悪西側によってもその建物に入ればいいといった状況になってますね。
はい。さあブラックシップスが中央、グローをやります。
狭いポジションに対して仕掛けてますね。
はい。さあ他の車線も気になる中洗いか、一旦右に避難するか、いや前に出る、仲間との連携重視するか。
これランペチャージで狙ってますかね。
狙いましたね。さあ一気に崩して狙っていったがちょっと合わなかった、惜しかったですね。狙いは良かった。強化ドアに対してという動きでした。
フォーカスオブアテンションと合わせられたら完璧でしたね。
確かに。さらにスパイクストリップを置いて固めてというところです。
カタリストコースティックなのでなかなか詰められにくいと思いますね。
室内は守れそう。さあ10ポイントのアニミット。
対面リジェクトですね。リジェクト一度ちょっとポジション的にも不利でアンチに飲まれるということで北側周り選択しましたね。
はい。
おっと左下
おっとここまで西側によるのは珍しいですね。基本的にこちら側でアンチが収束することが多いんですが、
はい
今回なんと西側に寄ったということで、まあ、ゼータまたしても大チャンスですね。
ボーナスポイントを取らずに来ている
ボーナスポイントですね。
これ守りた
はい
い。
この
And there you, dude, again, how are these guys absolutely chefing this up? I mean, what? I mean, good luck. Again, good luck. GG zone. That's all this is. Good luck, GG's.
一番南の家取りに行きますかこれ。
もうそうですね、固まって守るような形になりましたかね。
さあこちら側はすでに大密集の地獄と化しつつあるか。さあそうちゃんうまくかわしてきました。ただ見つかれば終わりのコロナに右側に敵がいました。
キロトロップクラブとのファイトだってですね。
はい。
お、真ん中のジップライン使えてる。
そうですね。目を飛んでいきます。これで割と広くの移動はできるんですが、逆側。さあ調査ビーコン見てどうか。
Yeah, bro, that's what it seems like. It's just gonna be another Zeta win.
ただ調査ビーコンがエリアの参考にはあまりならない。お、TIピノト
Ty does walk up on him though.
に対して狙いに来ましたね。
Oh, and Yuka's down as well. Oh, he got Krabered in the back.
なるほど。さあ床が落ちたんで3対2。
ただ蘇生は成功しましたね。
All right, well, things not so comfy now.
これはさすがに TI もここまでは来ないか。
For Zeta, as Ty pushes him back.
周りの玉を警戒して一度下がりましたね。
はい。さあゼータも引いていきます。これエリアから出るような形になります。
It looks like Zeta is trying to come clear their back, though. I actually don't mind this play.
さあタイダー落ちて残り1人。
Yeah, really good time third party there by Zeta Division.
これで92ポイント。
Only problem will be is that if their space is taken.
3桁が見えてきました。
Oh, and here comes Noses Fox.
ただこの後ノイジー狙ってますよ。
来ますか。さあノイジーももうここで取っていかないと間に合わない。
They try to double climb up, though. Kakagori does go down. It's traded out.
いや、ミヤケのカバーに行くんですが、相手の動きも多かった。
I mean, down to just Gabo here. Or actually, it's a 1v1, I think.
2人残ってるか。いや、マンボイワか。いや、ちょっと。
And down he goes. Let's see if Mike can get out here.
さあこれマイクだけが引いていく形になる。
They don't have a port down, it looks like. And down goes Zeta Division. When they had the God spot, the Kraber absolutely changes their game from Ty. Zeta Division definitely will be upset that they did not end up with that win. But still some good KP there at the end. So, got a few points there.
3人とここまで残っています。今日はうまくいっていないところなんですが、本領発揮できるか。罪い
い詰め方してますね。
ですね。フォーカスオブアテンションとともにさあユラリマンが落として。
Now on Limit, taking this fight against Ty. Everyone that just had this game-winning spot is just getting absolutely shit on.
フラググレネードを2階に敷き詰めた後にオルター級でピークすることによってちょっと TA 行く場所なくて階段に固まらざるを得なかったですので、そこをしっかり打ち込まれて、
はい、
ダメージトレード差生まれましたね。
そういう展開だったんですね。さあ結果としては位置もいいというアンリミット。さあ左下リジェクト。倒れたアルファを起こします。アクセス仲間。スモーク間に合ったかどうか。ダウンはしていない。さあただどこ見ても敵がいる。アルファ危ない。再びダウン。
いやしかもグローも来てますからね後ろから。
今度アクセスも危ないミリになってしまっている。さあグローゲーミングです。
グローゲーミング前取り切るしかない立ち位置にはなってますね。
取って前に出たい。思い切ったリーブレースの攻め。グロー全滅。勝ったのはリジェクト。
Lose out on Grow Gaming here.
素晴らしいですね。
さあここ
Yuri's trying to live here.
さあグレネード丸グレ仕掛けた上で
Oh, and he gets kidnapped.
ユリースも
Oh my god.
さあ
And down he goes.
捕まえられました。
Black Sheep's super low as well.
ここもコンポっただけですが、これは起こせます。さあそろそろ前に行かなければいけない。あと40秒。ミーティアががっちりと守っています。
Holy nades. Holy
落
nades.
ちる。あと1人だけ。
いや、これはミーティアついてきそうですね。
さあ
Yep, and that is going to be the end of Black Sheep's.
ミーティアも35ポイントです。
いいフラグ刺されましたね。
でしたね。さあこれでリフレッシュしてミーティアも前に進んでいきます。どっち選ぶ？
Unlimited definitely picking up a decent amount of kills here in this kill feed.
なんか3キル取ってますね。
はい。ちょっとアンリミがようやくらしさを取り戻してる。さあアンリミットはこの位置。まずは前に出てくるだろうミーティアを迎え撃ちます。
ミーティアのポジションが少し弱いということでしっかり狙ってますね。
さあ両方睨みながらのピースに戻ってきます。
おお、一気に
飛
東京。
び込んできた。これ漁夫のチャンスでもあるが一旦は我慢できるのかドレッドノッタス。
外側にそうですね、キャッスルウォールを貼り付けて同居しようという動きになりましたね。
はい、残り6部隊。なんか一旦落ち着けそうですね。まあちょっとアニメと見るんでね、下手に手も出せないという。火のトロープです。
まあキルトロップ側仕掛けないとドレッドノータス鉱石作用なんですよね。
確かに。
後々
もうガスが充満している。
About 30 seconds left before this last zone starts closing. 6 squads up here. We got both Kinotrope Gaming, Kinotrope Club. We've got Unlimit. We've got WGR Neo. We got Meteor and we got Dreadnoughtus. That Caustic could do some dirty work in this end game. No Caustic ult, though, for 30%.
あまり身動きは取れない状況になってますね。
そうですね、はい。上で一旦は身を潜めてタイミングを待つような格好になります。牽制はしに行く。アンリミット位置も良さそうですけどね。ただちょっと見る方向はね多いんで。
そうですね。
左右正面と見ていかなければいけません。
I'm gonna see Unlimit win this.
おお、キロトロップが仕掛けましたね。
Unlimit needs this win desperately. Well, not really desperately, but they definitely just want to bounce back on the day.
これはアンリミットも絡んでくるか。ピースがキルを取っている。
ただちょっと北側で忙しいので。
Yeah, Peace doing some absolute work. I've seen him get pick up so many knocks in this kill feed right now. Yep, that's 9 kills here, 4 that the boys over at Unlimit.
残り5部隊。さあ9キルのアンリミット、ようやくらしさ戻ってきて順位も9位まで上がった。あるのかここからの大逆転。さあ上から打っていけるが出なければいけないのアニミット。
そうなんですよね。
Yeah, Eulari man in a tough spot here. Run out of space, and again the Caustic is just ticking and ticking. Yep, and down goes Unlimit. Just absolutely ran out of space there at the end. Now the Caustic ult is up. I mean, between the wall, between the gas. Oh my god, but Meteor is losing this right now. Can he queue, though, for the win in the gas? And he does. What a play by the boys over at Meteor with the Wraith Q, with the Caustic ult, with the Caustic traps. Solid win there for Meteor. Should put them in a pretty good spot. Taking a look at the Game 5 standings. 23-point win for Meteor. Second place, Kinotrope Club with 16. Kinotrope Gaming in third with 10. Unlimited in fourth with 14. And WGR Neo in fifth with 10. Taking a look at the overalls, obviously it's still very much a division. 94 or 95 points overall. Still in first place. Got Meteor jump up to second off that win with 54 points. Kinotrope Gaming also with 54. Kinotrope Club there in fourth with 49. And Ty there in fifth with 37. Again, Alters the ban for the last game. I will say, ladies and gentlemen, I am very tired. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed because I got to be up to do some stuff for the EMEA broadcast. So that's your little spoiler for now if you guys have been watching, and appreciate you guys being here. But you guys have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you guys hopping in. Definitely be watching the games later for EMEA and the Americas. Not streaming them, but we'll just be watching. So, but again, big match days for those regions coming up as well, as we'll be 2/3 of the way through the regular season of Pro League. And then we'll see the new season hit on Tuesday, which make sure to catch a stream on Monday, where I will be doing a early access stream, getting to play the new season a day early. You can check me out on Twitch here at DKDon_. And as always, make sure you guys are following the podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff. So appreciate you guys being here, and have a good night, or I guess have a good morning.